welcome to my channel, SVM Fit Fuel Flow. I am your host, Suzanne, and today we're going to talk about a couple of things. The first thing we're going to talk about is a wellness shot that we're going to take first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. I will show you what ingredients I've used, and the details will be in the description. The other thing I wanted to give a shout out to for one of my subscribers who mentioned that the quality of volume was very low. So I do have my mic. Hopefully this is going to help the quality, and it'll be better. And last but not least, I want to reiterate and explain what my channel really does and what I'm putting out here on my channel. So let's start with the wellness shot. So I made my shot, I made this last evening. I have it here in my container. Before having it, I will shake it, have 2 ounces. First thing in the morning on an empty stomach before I have coffee or anything else. Now, what is in this wellness shot and what does this wellness shot do? So I'm going to try it. It's for 14 days. Next Sunday, I'm going to let you know how I've been feeling and what it's been doing for me and my body. Again, this is based on what it is doing for me. I would like to point out here, I am not a doctor, so please, before you try anything, please consult with your doctor or dietitian or nutritionist before you do anything. So what does this contain? About this size of ginger, turmeric, 2 stalks of celery, 2 oranges, a lime, half a green apple. I use coconut water, all of this, to blend it, and I add pineapple, about, I would say 8 to 10 pieces of either fresh or frozen pineapple. About 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper and salt. I did not need to add any more water. I just used this, filled up my container, my blender. I chopped this all with skin on, except the oranges and the lime. I did peel the skin. I did chop them. If any seeds were there, I removed the seeds. Everything else, including the apples, like I de-seeded and used that. And ginger with skin on, turmeric with skin on, everything was chopped and thrown in there. And it was great. Now, those who are maybe have a problem with sugar, you may want to adjust this by maybe putting more celery in it, and cutting down on maybe the pineapple and the orange, which would be the sweetener for this wellness shot. This wellness shot is helping with gut health, digestive system, for your skin. It's great for skin, great for helping with inflammation. It says that it reduces belly fat, but we all know we can spot reduce fat. So I'm assuming this will help with the bloating as well. So again, I will let you know towards next Sunday when I'm on here how I felt taking it. I started taking this from this morning because I made all of this last night. So I just make it, put it in my container. It's in my fridge, and then I just take 2 ounces and I take it like a shot first thing in the morning before I have my coffee or lemon water or whatever I'm planning on drinking. Now, I wanted to talk about my channel. I think there's a little bit of a discrepancy, and I've had some people reach out with comments that this diet that I'm talking about and this advice I'm giving is not working. So first and foremost, I just want to clarify, my channel is not a channel for weight loss. It is healthy habits and healthy lifestyle. And there are steps and processes to help you get from point A to point B. So if you're looking for a quick diet, 30-day, 40-day, 90-day plan to lose this weight because summer's coming, because there's a wedding, because there's whatever that goal is, this is not the channel for you. This channel is about how we are making healthy living fit in our lifestyle. So it's about movement, it's about being mindful on what you're eating, staying away from more processed food, finding that good rhythm of movement, and so you have a balanced lifestyle. It's not about restricting, it's not about taking away, it's about making sure that you still get to have what you want to in moderation. So that's what this is about. And let's just go back and do a little bit of a recap. We started with what are the foundations of healthy habits. Now, I know that people are still struggling, but I really like, if you're looking at this Monday as your reset, or next week is your reset, or whenever you decide is your reset, take a step back and ask yourself, what are you looking to do? Just maybe even just journal or write or document what you do before you start anything. And then look at what it is that you're looking to change. Maybe it is being more hydrated. And again, all of these habits, some are really good at it. They take all of these habits, throw it together, formulate a way to incorporate them, and are successful. While others, it takes longer. It's sometimes stacking habits on top of habits. So maybe start with hydration and sleep. After that, you can add on movement, not just walking, but maybe weights. So you slowly start stacking. Once it becomes routine for you, you stack the next thing on for it to become routine. That is how you will stay with it, and then you just want to move it around based on your schedule and lifestyle. So that's really how this needs to work. And I want you to look at it from that perspective. The next thing I wanted to talk about is, if you are focused and strict on what you eat and what you're doing from Monday to Thursday or Monday to Friday, and then you're crazy over the weekend with the drinking and the partying and the sleeping late, and you're not catching up on that, and then you go back to that strictness on the Monday, you are losing all the gains that you did over the week, especially if you're just starting, right? If you're just starting off to get into that healthy routine, it's not going to help you, because you just threw all of whatever you worked hard for in those 5 days, and then when you look at yourself and you go weigh yourself, you're just like, oh my God, I've been so strict. And that can even happen at, like, you weigh yourself on the Sunday, you start everything on the Monday, then you weigh yourself on the Friday or the Saturday morning, and instead of losing, you've gained 2 pounds. I would suggest, if you really are looking at the scale, well, I would suggest, okay, you weigh yourself and then maybe wait a month before you weigh yourself again. But know that you are following through strictly with what you're doing and trying to incorporate those habits. Things don't happen overnight. The weight you've gained, and I've said this repeatedly, the weight you've gained has happened over the years. It is going to take years for it, if not necessarily 5 to 10 years, as long as it took you to gain it. But it's still going to take time, because you want it to be healthy, you want to lose that weight, you want to keep it off permanently. And that is your focus. So sit back, listen, ask yourself, what do I want to do? We all want to lose weight. We all want to be in great shape. But let's do it in a healthy way and not kill yourself. Working out, movement, nutrition should not feel like a punishment. oh my, I ate a bowl of rice, so now for the next 3 days, I'm going to have to run X amount of time, or I have to add X amount of workout hours because I ate this. It's not a punishment. So that's what I want you to, I want you to look at it from a different perspective. Like, I'm always about flip the script. So don't think of it as a punishment. Don't think of it as, I don't know, like it's almost like a fashion, you know. People want you to do certain things at certain times, and you have to look a certain way. You have to be happy with you. This is your body. And we're all at different levels. I might be able to do something that you won't be able to do, or can do, but maybe not as much as I do. And that's okay, because we're all meant to be different. All of us are. And that's what I want you to understand and be okay. If you are happy with who you are in the now, you're looking to better yourself. So love yourself for who you are now. Yes, you might not, none of us, we're the biggest critics of ourselves. We may not like the way we're toned. We may not like our belly fat. We may think somebody's short, somebody's tall. We look at this person saying, wow, look at those long legs and they're slender and she looks so beautiful. But we look beautiful in a different way, right? Maybe it's the way we look. It could be, my arms, or it could be, your belly, or your hips, or your thighs, or your calves, or your ankles. Like, everyone's got a problem. And somebody you look at who think is perfect, they probably have a different problem. So we all are on our own path and on our own journey. And what I really want you to understand is we're not in competition with anyone else. We're only competing with ourselves, better versions of ourselves. So if you have decided that I want a healthy lifestyle, then this channel is for you. How do I make my life better? What can I do? And it's not only about that. We talk about multiple things. Like, I've already spoken to you about reinvention and midlife crisis. The topic came up about dating, which I definitely don't want to delve into, but I did touch a little bit upon it in my last video. So there's tons and tons of things. I am totally open for questions, absolutely open to pick up other topics to talk about, but there's going to be a lot of things that we're going to talk about here that'll be more health, food related, maybe something you've heard, or maybe it's popping up a lot on your TikTok page or your Facebook page and you want to talk about it, or you're not 100% sure. I can go ahead do the research. If I have the answer, I will give it. If I need to do my research and maybe have someone and invite them over to talk about this, I will absolutely do that as well. So I just wanted to share this with you about what my channel is about and how I really want you to start asking yourself what it is that you are interested in and what are you looking for. Now, the weather is changing. It's not as warm as we'd like it to be, but I've seen a lot of people already grilling and going out and doing stuff. So my meal prep is going to change a little. It's not going to be all cooked stuff in little containers and in the fridge. It'll probably be in those containers weighed and ready with my bowls of salad that I will keep. So it's going to be like, I know for the menu for this week is I'm doing like a corned bean salad with Cajun shrimp and fish. And there's going to be beef back ribs with sweet potatoes and green beans. I've got some salmon, so they will all have their marinade and they will be in my fridge. Of course, the fish and stuff won't be done that far ahead, but if I know that tomorrow I want to make Cajun shrimp, well, my shrimp will come out today so that I can marinate, keep it in the fridge, and I'm able to throw it in the air fryer, my oven, or the grill. Now, I work from home, so sometimes it's easy for me for lunch to come down, put it in my air fryer, go upstairs, finish that meeting. I know the air fryer's gone off, that's fresh shrimp there. I just put my salad together, throw that on, and I'm good to go. Everyone is different. If for any reason that you have to go into the office, whether you're driving or catching a train to go to your work or using transit, when you wake up in the morning to come down to make your coffee, you take whatever food it is that you're cooking, whether it's your chicken, your fish, your beef, whatever, you throw it into the air fryer, you go up, take your shower, you get ready, your food's ready, you pack, and out the door you go. It is still very simple, still very easy to do, but you have to ask yourself what is important to you and how you want to do it. So I would advise everyone, you want to lose weight, and I cannot say it enough, you have to be in a calorie deficit. Not a dangerous deficit, but a deficit enough that you can sustain, take that weight off, and keep it off. And that now becomes your lifestyle. So try and stay consistent. People focus so much on eating small portions, killing themselves and punishing themselves at a gym. They do lose the weight. And then when they start incorporating regular normal eating or behavior patterns, they start to gain the weight. So don't go so dangerously low. Go back to my videos. That link is still there. Use the link, find out what your calorie intake is, what you need to do, how much protein you need to take, how many carbs you need to consume, how much of fat you need to consume. There are so many apps out there that are free that can be used. Use it. If you feel, I can't do this, I cannot track, it's just so much of work, well, ask yourself, what is it you truly want? Because to be healthy, to be fit, to be a certain weight, to do certain things, you have to put in some effort and work. There's no denying it. I mean, you could be carefree and not track, but then you also know that you're probably having 1 or 2 meals in the day and nothing more. And you're guesstimating what you're having, which is fine. You can absolutely do that if it works for you and your body type. But know that your nutrition plays a big part in losing that weight. Movement plays a big part in losing weight. And more than anything else is your hydration and your sleep. Keeping to the same somewhat timing. Now, we all have parties and we all go out and we all have a great time, and that's okay. But you're making up for it like the Sunday. If you went out partying and you only got back after midnight, which would be Sunday early morning, well, you're not going to wake up on Sunday at 5 in the morning. Your eyes may open, but you're going to go back to sleep because your body needs the rest. So you have to allow your body to rest and repair itself, because if it doesn't, your cortisol level goes up. It's in stress mode, and you're not going to lose the weight. Your body is stressing out. So keeping that in mind, see how things are working. Again, you don't have to take all the habits and throw it into your daily life in one shot. Look at that list. It's in my, I think, second video, if not the first one. Look at that list. I even have it posted on my Instagram. It is posted on Facebook. It is posted on YouTube in the post section. Go through it and incorporate something. If meal prepping is not for you, it's okay. But then know what your plan is. What are you going to eat? How many days a week are you eating out? Okay, if you're eating out, let's shift a little. Instead of having McDonald's or having something else, let's switch it to maybe I'll go to Freshies, or I'll whatever the great other store is there for good food, or a healthy option. Entirely up to you. But it starts with you. It does not start with your friends and your family. It starts with you. You need and want to have to make this change in order for the change to stick. And yes, it is not easy. I fall off from time to time. Either I'm sick or something happens, or life happens. We're human. And that's okay to start and adjust. But that's the whole point, is trying and looking at how it fits your lifestyle. Being with people in that like-mindedness of having that lifestyle. If all of us if I'm mixing with people who are active and, you know, working out and eating healthy, automatically the company I keep is what's going to motivate me to do that as well. But if I'm not mixing with anyone and I don't talk to anyone and I don't have that company, I can very easily, there's no buddy system, right? Not that they're holding me accountable, but I just feel like, you know, this is my friends. This is the group I'm in. Of course I want to look like that. Of course I want to be as active as that. Of course I want to do this. You will want to do it. So I'm not going to say any more. I think I've given enough of idea of what my channel is all about. But again, this healthy lifestyle starts with you. Not with me, not with your neighbor, not with your husband, not with your kids, not with your partner, but with you. And only when you decide, this is something I want for me, that's the only time it is going to be successful. And again, this doesn't mean if you do this, this is what you're going to do for the rest of your life. You are going to keep evolving. You're going to keep changing. Things are going to change. Your food intake will change. How much you consume will take. All depends on the energy you're exerting, what goes out and what comes in. So with that, I am going to end this video. I hope you all had an awesome weekend, having a great Sunday, and I wish you all having a great rest of your week. I have not forgotten, we're still going to do that free meditation and movement class. Those details will be posted at some point in May, because spring has just sprung and everyone's a lot busy on the weekends. So definitely that's coming up in May. Keep an eye out for that. I will do 2 sessions. I might do one on a Sunday and one on a Thursday evening. So the Sunday one might be in the afternoon, like around 3-ish or 4-ish, and then I will have one that is Thursday evening, just kind of wrapping up, same stretching, meditation, or maybe a little more movement. So stay tuned for that. Have a great rest of your Sunday and a wonderful week ahead. And as I always leave you, be kind not only to yourself but and others. Take care, and until the next video. And hopefully my clicker works this time, because it wasn't working.